Sorry, I'm already fucking it up. A couple weeks late. Been busy. Who'd have thought that as soon as lockdown was eased, it would be fucking band practice, band practice, job interview, go to London, fucking take a shit. Who gives a fuck? I don't know. But either way, um, yeah, it's been a week. It's been a couple of weeks. But I'm back with the ghetto list of death, and today we're gonna do UK fast food places that at least I've been to, because I know there's some places that people be like, "What did you say?" But it's like, if I haven't been there, I can't rate it fairly. I can't just say, I guess it's okay. I don't know. It could be shit. It could be the best. I have to update my list. Now, I've had some like fast food places in like America that you don't have here that I think is the tits. Shout out Bojangles and all that stuff, but I'm not going to put them here because people can't relate to that shit, especially people in the UK. So I'm just going to keep it UK. I'm not putting in pizza places like Domino's and Papa John's because I'm going to do my own list of them later on down the line. And I'm not doing stuff like Pizza Express and Nando's because to me that's not fast food. Yes, that's like fast casual dining where you sit down, you put your shirt on because it's the illusion of going somewhere nice. It's like when I was going to say when you go to Weatherspoons, but there's no illusion there that's nice. Right, so we're going to kick things off straight off the bat with the big dog, and that is Mackey's. Yeah. Now, I'm going to say which of my meals I would get at these things, just so you get to know me better. Now, Mackey's. When I was a kid, I used to think that Burger King was here and Mackey's was here. I didn't really rate Mackey's, and the older I got, and the more you tour, and the more you appreciate a McDonald's breakfast, because everyone knows that McDonald's breakfast is the best thing they serve, the more I started to appreciate it more, and the more I craved it. It's probably the one, apart from KFC, spoiler alert, that I crave the most. And I don't really like their burgers. Well, I don't really like their beef, so I'll never get like a Big Mac or like a cheese. I'll get a double cheese maybe if I'm in a rush. And I don't really know what to get. But normally I'll get some nugs, I'll get some chicken selects, I'll get a chicken legend. I get the chicken from McDonald's and I love that shit. And a McFlurry is also the tits. Now, do I put it in goat or do I put it in slaps? I'm stuttering. The idea of nuggets is making me stutter and jitter and jatter. Right, I'm gonna say, right, I'm gonna put it in between slaps and goat for the minute because I cannot choose just yet. So we'll come back to this later on down the line. Right now, next up I got BK. Now, like I said, when I was a kid, BK was the one that I loved the most because it was the only one in my hometown. Because in Falmouth, there's not a lot of places. So we didn't have a Mackey's, we had a Burger King. And every Wednesday, my family and my gran would go and get a Burger King, and I'd get a toy, and it was, a good old time. But as I grew up, yeah, my love for McDonald's increased, and my love for Burger King diminished. And when you went to America and you saw how much Burger King was sort of regaled for being the worst, I sort of came back with a new perspective. The only thing I really eat from Burger King is an XL bacon double cheeseburger meal. Um, or a regular bacon double cheeseburger. But I'm a big boy, so I like an XL with yeah. But you have to ask for like the condiments because they serve it dry. It's like everything in Burger King is covered in fucking mayo, like an absolute cunt load of mayo. But for some reason, the XL bacon double cheese has no sauce and is drier than a fucking flip flop. So I would if you asked like 10-year-old Simon, I would have been like go all the way. But I'm gonna put it in meh. You know, I'm gonna put it in meh. The nugs are okay, but to me, if there's only one thing on there that I order every time, that does not equate a hell yeah or a slaps to me. I had one the other day after a job interview. I was like, it was the first one I had for like 2 years, and I was like, man, this shit is got a thing going on with it. Right now, Subway. I have a love hate. I have a love hate relationship with Subway because I love it, and it's really easy when I'm on tour, and I know that when we get to the venue, it's going to be something that my stomach can't eat, like a vegan curry or a vegan chili or something. I'll just go to Subway and buy like 3 sandwiches and keep in my bag, and I'll eat them over the next few days because it's just a sandwich. I take a lunchbox with me and just put them in there. Usually I get the meatball if I'm really hungry, or if not, I'll just get a BMT with like barbecue sauce and a bunch of crunchy stuff inside it. Right. But the thing is with Subway is that it's the only fast food place that's ever like given me food poisoning more than once, which probably isn't a good indication. I don't know why I keep going back, but when you walk past a Subway and you smell that shit, it hooks you in like a fucking trout. I'm gonna put Subway in hell yeah, because hell yeah, I'll eat a Subway. It doesn't slap though, because it makes my fucking asshole slap when I'm shitting my ass out. Right, KFC up next. You probably tell by the way I talked about McDonald's and stuff. I normally prefer chicken over beef when it comes to my fast food. I love a chicken. I especially like chicken that I can dunk in hella sweet and sour sauce or sweet chili sauce, some kind of sweet spicy situation. And KFC does an amazing sweet chili sauce that I'll just dip my fucking hand in and suck off. Normally, I used to be like a three-piece meal kind of guy, but now I just get the boneless shit because I can just dip away. So I'll get like some popcorn chicken and some like mini fillets, like one of those lunch boxes where it's like 2 mini fillets and a big old fries and just fucking jump. People wonder how I'm so voluptuously physiqued. I'm gonna put KFC in the GOAT along with half of McDonald's so far, because it's when KFC briefly opened in Falmouth and I went there far too much and I didn't really get sick of it. And the other day when we were driving up to a show I just played in London, I stopped and got a KFC for the first time since lockdown began, and it was glorious. Oh man, it was good. I was had a popcorn chicken in one hand and my dick in the other. The shit was fantastic. Right, up next we have Five Guys. Oh, here's the how it's going so far. Five Guys burgers and fries. First had this when I went to America, and I thought, it's okay, it's fine. And then I had it again in the UK, and I was like, girl, shit's good. I'll have like a bacon burger, or I'll get the hot dog because hot dog's like my favorite food. The fries are good. There's a bit of a thing going on with the fries here because they give you so much and you think you're getting a good amount. But I saw a video on YouTube where they were talking about that, and apparently you're still getting like less than a half of the serving size they advertise on the website. So even though you're getting this huge old bag because they stuff it in this big, large drink cup, so it looks like you're getting loads, but actually you're getting fucked. So but it's the illusion that you're getting more than what you bargained for. And if they just were honest and said that was what they gave you, it's fine because it's already too much. Why are they advertising that it's more when it's not more, but look like they're giving you more when it's already enough? It's just, be honest. Be honest with yourselves, Five Guys. Also, it's far too expensive. I don't want to be spending like more than 15 quid on a meal in a fast food place unless I'm going to somewhere like Domino's or Nando's, because it is worth it. It's tasty, but it ain't that tasty, goddamn. But I'm still going to put it in slaps because I love me a Five Guys, and if I've got a couple of extra quid burning a hole in my wallet and I see one and I'm hungry, I'm going to cop. Right, so up next is a new sort of UK acquisition, and that's Taco Bell. And there's one in Plymouth, which is where I practice with Helpless, and Crunchwrap Supreme, loads of fire sauce. Fucking stick it in my ass. I love that shit. I'm not really much of a burrito guy because I don't really fuck with rice, and I know they pad it out with mainly rice. Tacos are fine, but I like a crunch wrap because it's just like the best of both worlds, like Hannah Montana. Shit's good. Fire sauce, dump it on. Spicy, spice. Vinegary. Sharp. The shit's some good shit. It doesn't. I don't know if it slaps because it's not like I'm craving it. It's just like if I see it, I'll probably get it. So I'm gonna say hell yeah on the Taco Bell. Though I don't. The fries they serve, and they're like these sort of Cajun fries, ain't really my jam. And they do like this weird salty cheese sauce, which literally just tastes like gloopy salt snot, and I don't really fuck with that. Right, up next. I'm gonna do sort of like I'll do the last sort of like chained one, and then I'll do like generalized ones. So I thought I'd throw in a little wild card here, and I thought I'd throw in a Spud You Like, because I feel like no one ever talks about Spud You Like, but if I see one in a shopping mall next to a Burger King, Sometimes, I'll go over the Spudgy like, just so people think, they'll see me walking past and go, oh, that fat cunt's going to BK. I'm like, actually, no, cunt, I'm going to Spudgy like. And I'm going to get a jacket potato with cheese and beans, and I'm going to fucking enjoy it. And I might get a Pepsi too. And they give you these cute little salt and pepper packets. I used to keep them in my bag when I was on tour, a little pep on things need seasoning. God, I'm talking fast today. So, it's good, but I'm still going to put it in meh, because it's not like I'm actively going out my way to source out a Spudge you like, and also I mainly only go just to subvert people's fat phobia when they see me walking towards a BK. So I'm going to put it next to BK, because I flip-flop between if I see them in a shopping mall. So Spudge you like is going in there. I'm sure there's some people watching this going, what the fuck is a Spudge you like? Jack potato joint in it. Right, cool, done that. Right, up next. Hold on. Greg's. I don't know if this counts as fast food, but I do. I know when I was younger, never ever know going to Greg's, because there was none in Cornwall, and you grow up and people are like, they joke about Greg's like it's like the worst thing, just because it's the only thing that fucking poor people can afford, so of course it's bad. But when you're on tour, man, and you can get 2 sausage rolls and 2 steak bakes, a piece of cold pizza, a bag of crisps, and a drink for like £3, mate, it adds up to being pretty fucking good, and they're yums. I'll stick them in my ass in a good way. The yum. I'm gonna put Greg's in slaps. And now with the advent of like the vegan sausage rolls and the vegan steak bakes, and like how much they've really changed the game, because it wasn't until they started doing that other restaurants were like, fucking, we better up that game up, because they're selling fucking gangbusters. So that's how it's looking right now. Apologies for the fast talking. I don't know what I'm doing. Right, up next is the chippy. Everyone's got a chip shop they love to go to. If I'm going to a chip shop, I'm going to get like 2 battered sausage jumbos, because I'm a big boy. And probably like I'll only eat like a small handful of chips, so I normally just nick some chips off of whoever I'm with, or I'll get like a kid's portion and eat half of it. Because chip shop chips, I don't know what it is. I know what it is. I know it's because I've worked in a chip shop, and I know that how they make it, and they put that dry white chemical on it to make it not go all brown and weird. And that just, sometimes you go to a really bad chippy, you can still taste that chemical taste. That's like a chemical bleaching, and that really skeeves me out. Even if I know that it's a really high quality chippy, I'll only back a couple of chips just because of that. But I'm gonna still put chippy in a hell yeah, because who doesn't like a battered sausage and like that smell of salt and vinegar and a nice can of shandy? It's just, I don't know about you, but to me it's nostalgic. Right, kebab shop. Don't you be looking at me like you don't love going to a fucking kebab shop. I don't normally, all I normally get is, I'll get a portion of chips with doner meat on top, loads of ketchup and chili sauce, chomp, 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 and it just makes me shit my ass out the next day and be dehydrated and feel like a bag of turds. But it's one of those things that I just close my eyes and just shovel into my fat, open, gaping craw, and I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. I love it, and I just get sauce all everywhere, and everyone that looks at me is just like, oh God, because you just see this fat man heavily breathing out of his nose with a mouthful of lamb foreskins. I'm also going to put it in hell yeah, because I don't think it commands more than that, because the quality just ain't there. And some kebab shops are just, you're better off licking a doorknob. But some of them are just, oh yeah, baby. Right, one more here. I've thrown in the humble chicken shop. Like a chicken cottage, Dixie's. You see them around London and stuff. It's hard to find them down my end, but when I go to London and I see a chicken shop, I'm going to go in. Normally get like a few wings, strip burger, some chips. And it's, it comes to like £2.50 for like a proper fucking hefty meal. Get a strawberry Mirinda, and I think they're so culturally important to the people of London. And when you walk in there, even though it may look like just a regular kebab shop or whatever from the outside, when you go in there, I don't know, there's just something that you feel like you're part of a culture, and I like it, and it makes me feel good. There's something comforting about just eating that weird chicken. That I like it. I'm putting it in slaps. And I know you're probably thinking, hold on, You've put kebab shop in hell yeah because of quality. Chicken shops are all just as ropey, if not ropier. But I'm telling you, man, there's something about it. Maybe it's just because I only have it when I go to London, so I get this cool feeling like I'm actually cool, like I'm a road man or something. But I don't know. So I've only just noticed that nothing's really gone in Not Keen or SeaBin, and that is surely must be evidence of my obesity. But then again, why would I continue to go somewhere that I didn't like? So maybe that's why. As you can see, I haven't put down like Indian or like Chinese takeout or anything like that. I don't really have a lot of curry because I said before I don't really like rice, and I don't really like the idea of like just getting curry and naan bread because I don't know, it just feels weird. And I will get a Chinese, but I feel like it varies between shop to shop so much that I can't really put a generalization on it because there's only one Chinese shop that I like to go to in my area. The rest of them I don't enjoy. So I can't just put the Happy Palace in because it has to be a generalized Chinese places. And if there's only one Chinese place I like to eat from, I feel like that's unfair. But I do like the Happy Palace, sweet and sour chicken, Hong Kong style. Hell yeah. Right. So if you managed to sit through all this, congratulations. And this is where I'm sitting on these. If there's any places I missed out or any places that you really liked that you want to let me know about, please do. And yeah, I'm going to be back soon. I'm going to try and do all the pizza places. And I'm also going to be rating. I'm going to start going through the Pokemon. Because if there's one thing I can talk about, it's Pokemon. Take it easy.